Hey, Canyon Cobra here. Hey, come follow me along. I got some errands to run, and I'll show you some stores that I go locally to here in Japan. The first one's gonna be, or well, not the first one, but it's gonna be Astro Products, which is a tool store that's similar to Harbor Freight. It's actually a really nice store. I think it's better than Harbor Freight because they sell more tools, other branded tools from different various brands. And then some other local stores like Upgarage and Hard Off. But yeah, just come with me, and I'll show you some of them. All right, guys, we're gonna start. We're gonna have a quick coffee break at one of my favorite coffee places here. But this is the big store that I'm talking about. That is, well, not Harvard, not the toy store, but the not toy store. Sorry, the tool store. But we're gonna stop at the toy store first, or I shouldn't say toy because they're not. I said it was hobby. It's hobby stuff, but it's not Hard Off. It's a different one that's local to us. But let's get this coffee real quick. Hello. Could I get? Let me see. Let me get the 7 latte, please. I'll do dark, and then the medium.
Medium.
Yes.
Ice?
Yes, ice, please. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Me.
Ice 16.
Let me put you guys down here. Anyways, this is a pretty good coffee place. I don't know what they specialize in. I mean coffee, but they put ice cream in their coffee. It's pretty delicious. And yeah, just to show you guys around. There it is, boys. This is what I got. So this is pretty much a toy store. Well, video game store and secondhand. Yeah. But you can find all kinds of games and stuff. This is cool. It's kind of loud in here though, and almost every place here that's like this. It's freaking loud, man. But yeah, you can find all kinds of stuff. The prices aren't that good, I'm not gonna lie. Only reason is it's because it's right next to my base where I'm at, when I'm located. So the prices aren't gonna be as good as, let's say, somewhere more local to the Japanese. But some stuff is priced pretty good, right? Some manga. They got volume sets, and you can see all the way. It's pretty big, right? That's all that for 4,000, which is pretty good. But a lot of this stuff is secondhand. But the Japanese do take care of their stuff here, so you don't have to really worry about, like, you know, pages being ripped off or pages having, you know, black marks from like ink. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty decent. And of course I got video games.
Number 16.
Pretty cool video games. Oh, and also you can, since this is a secondhand store, you can like sell your stuff here, but they're not gonna give you that much money. I just recently sold what was that? Oh yeah, some tools that I didn't need. I sold some proto ratchets, the 92th ones, and those ones were man, they give me not a lot of money, but the only reason I sold them is because I didn't want to deal with eBay and basically with shipping stuff, because you might get hit with like a small fee, like a tariff fee, or you know, since it's coming from Japan, and it's a hassle. So I decided to sell my stuff over here, but they didn't give me that much. They gave me a decent amount, but it wasn't to what I wanted. But I mean, it didn't really matter. I wasn't using it. It was just being kept in my toolbox with a bunch of stuff that I didn't really need. So that's why I decided to sell it. But what did I do with that money? I basically bought. I'm doing a PC. I'm building my first PC, and let me put you guys in a much nicer, wider video. But I'm building my first PC, and so I wanted. I challenged myself to build it with the least amount of money. I can afford a nicer PC, but I don't need to, because I'll be honest, I don't really play video games anymore. At least not as I used to. I used to play more video games when I was younger, but well, that's a nice controller. Let's see. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, that's right. The computer. I don't really play video games that much anymore, so I don't need massive computer power, right? So, well, technically I do. I shouldn't lie. Why? Because now that I am actually designing tools, or not tools, but designing stuff on CAD. CAD takes a lot of processing power and your GPU as well. So you need to basically have a nice, decent computer to be able to operate the programs that you need to operate. I mainly use Fusion 360, and Fusion 360 is like, man, it's finicky. I like it a lot, but I don't like it at the same time. But as you can see, you can like get stuff here for computers really cheaply, because it's like people come and sell their old stuff, and a lot of the times people upgrade to their new stuff, like new 2025 stuff. So they basically just come and sell their stuff, and then you can buy it like that right there. Look at that, AMD. Boom. How much they want? 10,000. 10,000 is about $70, I think, which is not bad. It's a Pro Series B550M. I'm not sure how much they go for, but it's probably gonna be, if they price it at that price, it's gonna be probably in the $200 range, or maybe less, a little bit less. But yeah, you can get like random stuff here. You can get like, coolers, programs, CPUs. That's an i7 8600. That one's meh. I found a 8400 for cheaper. But yeah, you can like coolers, man. You need a cooler? You can come literally get coolers for like testing and stuff. If you think your cooler's going bad, or a fan, like literally fans, so cheap, man, for days. Cables, man. Cables are the things that I didn't think about when I was buying stuff, and you can get them so cheaply here. Like, all right, you can get like desktop. You can get like I said, cables for whatever you need. You need a random ass cable. You just come and look for it here. They got DDR RAM. You want DDR3? You have a computer that has DDR3 RAM. You can come get DDR3 RAM here. Boom. And this is good RAM. Corsair. I think it's the Vengeance LP, but this is DDR3. That's why it's cheap. But you can, like I said, you can get like i3 2120. Boom. That's a Acceleron. It's a lot of good stuff here. DDR4, 4 gigs, 3800. That's not that. It's cheaper in Amazon for the newer stuff. But I mean, as long as you look, you can get lucky. Like, look at this Astro 9000, comes with the RAM already. Yeah, that's pretty nice. But I mean, if you're building if you're like into computers, and building like older computers. It's like it's pretty goddamn like super nice here. But this store sells like new stuff, right? You can buy all kinds of stuff. Let's see, I just bought a riser. I'm not sure if they have one here, but I think they might have one here. I don't know. Somewhere, it's probably somewhere in here. Oh, they got Wi-Fi boards. Nice. But yeah, you can like get power supplies, dude. Like this one's super 8,000. That's really cheap. 5,000 for this one. They got a lot of cool stuff. 1660, or no, sorry, it's a GTX 650, 7500. It's like, I want to say $40 around there. If you're into collecting older cards, like way older ones, dude, these are so cheap. Oh, I don't want to damage this, but 500 yen. That's nothing, man. That's like barely $3. And this is like this cards right here, like they're gonna get hard to get by. And I will say I'm probably gonna buy a bunch of these. So whenever I get into building older computers, I can just come. I can have a bunch of them to test. Like I said, like look at this one. Boom. Super cheap. But yeah, you can like literally come and get these for super cheap. And yeah, look at this bad boy right here, 550. A little more expensive. I don't know what card this is, but let me see. Where does this say? It's a GT 710. Look at that. But yeah, you get the point. It's like a lot of cheap stuff. And then you can like, if you guys are into like what's it called? Small form factor. Over here they have the Omniplex, I think that's what it's called. The Dell. They got this in Spiron. Like look at this one, or this one, or that one. But these are newer, so they're gonna be more expensive. 34,000. 34,000 is about, I want to say, barely under $150, $200, something like that. But yeah, man, this side over here is more of like the household good stuff. You can get like a bunch of like, stuff for the house. But my favorite portion over here is the tool section. And I should take you to that right now. Oh, here's the tool section. Makita. They got some Snap-on stuff. It's just general like stuff people come and sell, right? Oh, that's not bad. I like that Falcom right there. That's like extendable ratchet 3/8. How much is it? About $70 though. That's a little pricey. For being used. But then again, you're in Japan, so it's kind of different. And then you got like the junk section, I guess I would call it. So the junk section is basically all the stuff that's not really in pristine condition, and they just come in, dump it over here, and you can buy it. Yeah, but yeah, this is like a secondhand store, man. Like secondhand stores in Japan are on a different level. Like Goodwill does not compare whatsoever to over here. Like I thought it was the first time I came, I was like, wow, oh my god, look at this. That's a KTC made in Japan tray. Damn, how much is it? That's pretty brand new. Let's see. That's actually a nice find. I did not know that they had that here. So I like these trays like to get stuff. Damn, that's cheap. That's a good price. It's practically brand new. Damn. Or the Astro products. Another one of my favorite stores. Oh, they want too much for those though. No. I think they want 5,000 for each of these. This one's better. better quality than this. So I don't see how this one's so cheap compared to that. Damn, I kind of want to buy this, but no, I cannot. See, this is the problem when I come to his place like this. I see stuff and I want to get it, and it's just like a never-ending game of like, where do I put this tool? Am I gonna use it? And then it just goes into my overflow box. But it's don't we all have that issue, right? But yeah, we can. But yeah, you can like buy stuff. Like if you really want to hunt for stuff, you can just come and like look at what they got. But yeah, they got like old drills, new drills. Like this is a nice Falcon set. I looked at the other day, but they wanted too much though. But this is super nice. Little drill, 4500 vessel, I think. Oh no, it's not a vessel. Let's see. Yeah, it's not a vessel. It's too much. Some prices are okay. Some prices are not. Man, it's a lot of good stuff. Hey, if you're into like also stereos and like home, just like home stuff, this is like a really perfect place to come and get like super nice stereos for cheap, right? So instead of buying new, you can get a like a 2-3 generations down the line, top of the line model for way cheaper, and it's gonna sound, you're gonna have a better sound system than say some random cheap stuff that you can get at like Walmart or whatever, right? Because you can get stuff like a full-on, Yamaha for 3,000 yen, which is like nothing, man. That's 3,000 yen is like $27 or less. This Victor, super nice. It's got the little, oh wait, this is not the same Victor that I like, but there's one that has a mini disc, and it has like replaceable guards, and that one's like way nicer. And there's a Bose version of it that is like, that's even nicer, but it's like 5,000 yen. It's so cheap. Towers, I say Yamaha towers, bars. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff you can get here for cheap. But yeah, it's freaking. There was a guy there. Sorry, had to stay quiet. But yeah, you can get like, I mean, if you're into this kind of stuff, I mean, but yeah, even refrigerators, mini refrigerators, you're a guy, you know what I'm saying? This one's that's pretty cheap. That's like $100. But yeah, I'll take you to the other section here, which is the toy section. And man, that section is nice. I'll see you guys over there. Here it is, the toy section. But yeah, they got plushies, all the Pokemon stuff you can ever want, figurines. Man, they got everything here. You like kaiju stuff? I'm sorry, I'm geeking out. I love this stuff. I don't buy it though, because it's just a lot of stuff is expensive. Like, so this Ryu right here. No, it's not Ryu. Sorry, it's Ken. No, this is Ryu. Never mind. I'm retarded. That's almost $80 for that little figurine. But they got stuff like big stuff like that. If you're a huge Dragon Ball fan, they got a whole Dragon Ball section over there. This is Final Fantasy 7. You got Cloud right there. I'll take you guys to the naughty section. Yeah, the Japanese are weird, but this is a naughty section. And these figures are probably expensive as hell. Yeah, look at that. That's almost $800-900. No, less. Slight less. Ew. It's two dudes. I just realized that. Oh my god, this is just hilarious. But yeah, like, I mean, it's just, figurines. A lot of people love their figurines here. The only thing I collect, or I started collecting, is what's it called? Gunpla, which is Gundam. And basically, you build the models yourself. Uh, I'm not like a super huge Gundam fan, but I do like I like the anime a lot. So, and this is Berserk Griffith. Look at that. Damn, that thing's nice. Got Skull Knight. Got Guts. And look at Guts, dude. Lit. Super nice. But yeah, Gunpla is pretty nice because you can like customize your Gundam basically, right? And they got some good ones. But I show you this stuff the last video, and I just realized on the last video that there was another Justice. Oh, it's right here, but that's the X709, I think. And it's 4,500. That's not too bad. That's a 1 discount model. Oh, nice. But yeah, but with this stuff, man, it comes. Sometimes it comes painted, sometimes it doesn't. So you have to buy paint, right? And here's all the paint. And then you can literally buy like little knives, paint, so you can like paint your Gundams, and you can like make them look like they're, maybe look like they're weathered. If it's like some people look at the anime and they basically copy how they looked in the anime. So if it looks weathered, they will like paint the Gundam to be basically weathered. So has little scratches here and there, make it look rusty. Basically stuff like that. That's pretty neat. I like it a lot. It like teaches you. Well, obviously it's cool. It teaches you a lot about paint and how to paint stuff, basically, or at least plastic. And since I'm into like 3D printing, it's like hard to, if you don't know how to paint stuff, it's like a nice gateway to like get into, know how to paint your models. But yeah, they got models like airplane stuff. I know a lot of car guys love cars, like little toys, little cars. I'm not that much into little cars. It's just because, well, I don't know. I'm not into. It's just they're not my thing. But they do have a bunch of car models that are pretty. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty sick. Look at this Alpha. Ooh, nice. But the car stuff is way more expensive. I don't know. Especially models like highly sought after models. We got the Mercedes here, CLK GT. Nice little GTSTR Turbo Coupe. That's a Leopard. Well, you got all kinds of cool stuff. Motorcycles, and even got like big ass trucks. They got we got a bunch of stuff. All pretty fun. And they got a cool section of guns. Not real guns, but like fake guns. But you can get the accessories for your actual guns, because they're like, the guns are basically designed to be replicas, like really good replicas of the guns. And so a lot of people take like the laser and the lights, right? All those fit. All those actually fake real guns. Why? Because like they want authenticity, and so like you can get this kind of stuff for cheaper. Obviously the mags are not the same, but you can get like I said, you can get like rails, you can get lasers, you can get all kinds of stuff. That thing, I swear, like literally, if you don't know if they're not real, you'll think they will be real. But yeah, you can like find scopes, like legitimate, like quality accessories here. Like, see, buttstock. And a lot of this stuff actually fits, which is amazes me how they're even allowed to do that. But I guess the guns here are super controlled, so obviously they trust their citizens enough to not, be making guns and stuff. Yeah, man, this is the toy section right here. It's pretty neat. And then I guess I'll take you guys to upgarage next and show you the car stuff. But yeah, I'll see you guys there.